In other words, the previous ayah said, you better repent, correct yourself, and clarify. If you don't clarify, are you in denial of this responsibility? You don't want the mercy? You've denied Allah's mercy? Denial in Arabic is kufr. So this is kufr of what the ayah is talking about. Not just kufr in general, that's always the case. But in particular, kufr of this responsibility that Allah has placed, a denial of these responsibilities. And they died in that state of denial. أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ لَعْنَةُ اللَّهِ. Those are the ones, upon them especially is Allah's curse. أُولَٰئِكَ عَلَيْهِمْ لَعْنَةُ اللَّهِ. You know, before it was أُولَٰئِكَ يَلْعَنُهُمُ اللَّهُ. It was jumla fi'liya. It was a verbal sentence, which signifies something that goes on, but it's not permanent. But here he says, عَلَيْهِمْ لَعْنَةُ اللَّهِ. Upon them is the curse of Allah. Like a boulder's fallen upon them, it's going to stay there. He made it permanent. وَالْمَلَائِكَةِ. And there's going to be the curse of the angels. وَالنَّاسِ. And the people, the population of the earth. أَجْمَعِينَ. Altogether. What group of people? All of them. Every generation, every ethnicity, every nation, the entire population of the planet since Adam alayhi salam till the day of judgment is going to be cursing these people. People who carried Allah's book and didn't share it. Subhanallah. What a scary concept. And then you have to wonder why. Why such harsh curse for these people? You know, it's like there's a cure for a deadly disease. There's a cure for a deadly disease. And there's endless supply of it. And you have it. And you held on to it your entire life. And people around you were dying of this deadly disease. And you didn't think twice about sharing it with anyone. You had enough, and the more you give, the bigger it gets. It doesn't decrease in supply, it increases in supply. So because of you, so many people are deprived of a cure. You don't expect that those people will be angry at you? Like, what did you have, a shortage? You didn't have enough of it? You weren't given the cure? You didn't want to share? That's what guidance is, isn't it? This book, what is it if not the cure for the diseases of humanity? We're holding on to the cure. And if we don't care to share it, then it's not just Allah who's angry. I made you responsible to heal humanity. I gave you the medicine too. Why didn't you go around and share? Not only the angels who said, Ya Allah, this human being's going to shed blood. No, there's an exception, my believers. What happened to these believers? They're not even sharing the book that they claim to believe in. And then humanity on top of that. It's only logical that they should feel this way. That the believer or the supposed believer who doesn't carry this message should feel the brunt of this. By the way, I don't want to leave you with a sense of like impossible responsibility today. So what I do want to share with you is clarifying the book is in our own capacity. In other words, maybe you have the job to do that within your family. Maybe you have your job to do that within your friends. It doesn't mean you have to get up on the mic for the entire world. There's alam in Arabic and there's dunya. Two words for the world, right? Alam and dunya. Alam is the entire globe. The mountains, the trees, the oceans, the terrain, everything is alam. Dunya is different for you and different for me. My dunya is my wife, my kids, my friends, my co-workers, my students, my teachers. My stuff is my dunya. And your dunya is completely different from my dunya. When Allah asked us to clarify this book and carry its message, it's to our people, our world, our proximity. If we each did that much at least try to do that much, then we've done our job. A mother who never left her house, who just concerned herself with taking care of her kids, and basically only went out to provide for her family or whatever, and then she came back and she's just raising her kids right and trying to give them the teachings of. She's not hiding the book. She's doing her little part, and that part will be huge on the Day of Judgment. So we shouldn't think of this only in like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. You shouldn't think like that. It's actually within our own capacities that Allah has asked us to carry this message. And finally,